So, hi everyone. Today I'll be presenting on the Doma Event Tracker system that I built. It tracks and broadcasts domain events happening on the Doma Testnet blockchain. The main contract that I focused on was the ownership token contract that is deployed on the Doma Testnet. So how my app works, and the bot. So there are three main parts in the project, which is the Telegram bot that sends real-time alerts. Then within that Telegram bot, I have a React Mini app that runs inside the Telegram, so users can interact directly with the blockchain. And then I've used Node.js for backend that listens to the blockchain events and manages everything behind the scenes. So the main components of my application, I have the blockchain listener. So this is whereby the listeners that whereby the app listens to the ownership token contract and tracks events like minting, transfers, renewals, banning, locking, registration or changes within the blockchain network, and then also meta updates and even the expirations. So my app has focused on mainly on those transactions. So this is the core heartbeat of the track. So let's go to the actual presentation and how the bot look likes in the mini app. The bot itself. So yes. So currently everything is working according to the logs. So you can see the event aggregator has already started. And the broadcast will be in the next 30 minutes, and a max of 30 events of bunch that will be broadcasted into that notification. Yeah. So you can see the current blockchain block number, whereby the bot has started on. So the bot is currently running, all the listeners are active, aggregator is running, and the database cleanup is already scheduled. So yeah, currently the total events from since the bot started is 1001, and the events that have occurred today since when I've started running the bot, there are 50, and I've got one subscriber. So now I'm gonna start the API. So for the API, these are the endpoints that they have in the API. Yeah, and then I'm gonna start the mini app. Yeah, so currently everything is working. So let's go to the application. So this is the application. When you click the start button, you'll be welcomed with this information. Yeah, you'll be described. Everything shall be described according to the bot how it works. Then for the user has got this button. You can subscribe to events. You can unsubscribe and you can view status. So your status you're not currently subscribed. So total number of subscribers there are one in the bot version. So if you want to subscribe, you click here and you'll be subscribed to the Doma alerts. So now also you can get help in the events. So for the actions that the user can currently do in the application are only those. So for the admin part, the only person that is only the admin, the chat that aligns with the. I've already specified it in the program, the code. So for the admin, you can view the stats, force a cleanup in the database, then restart the event queue for the listing of the notification, and also the setting aggregator. You can be able to see. So the broadcast interval it is in 30 seconds currently now. So but it's supposed to be, yeah, it is in 30 seconds. Then the max event per bunch there are 5. And then the mini bot intervals is 10. So you can process a new queue or reset the aggregator. So yeah, the event has been reset, or you can also process a new queue. So a new queue starts from initially where you have started. Also, you can, for the forcing of the cleanup, also it works. Database has been completely cleaned up, so there is nothing in the JSON file. And yeah, you can view the list of the subscribers. It's one and the chat ID number. So yeah, so when now the user wants to view the application, yeah, you can click these events. So You'll get this notification, everything that you can be able to use in the mini app. And then so the user is already subscribed. You can view and you can see help. So help you'll be able to be shown all the commands that you can use. So let's go to the application itself. So yeah, now the user has been able, when you log in into when the application opens up, yeah, you get this notification. So the API data is still checking for more, like the connection of the application to the Doma Testnet network. So here in the application, yeah, you'll be presented upon this dashboard of our web application. So you can see the API data is connected and the events are being loaded. Yeah, so the domain that have been minted, that have been currently been minted according to the application, yeah, there will be shown here the stats, and also it will be the domain minting, domain transfers. Here you can see the total domain events and the events that have occurred today, active subscribers. You can also refresh the application. And then when you click view events, you'll see there will be a listing of all the events. So you can refresh and you'll be given new page of new events. So you can also go to the actual event in the Doma Explorer network. So yeah, here's the contract address from the previous, from the previous application, this one. So yeah, here's the address and the information about the transaction details. So when you come back to the application, so yeah, so that's all. Go back. Same thing applies to the domain name transfers and the domain name renewals. So you can manage your notifications. Whereby when you want to manage your notifications, you want to specifically to like you are going to set your preferences on which notifications or you want to see in your application. So if I switch all of these, let me remain with the domain maintain, then I switch off all of these others. Then I save. And you go back to your dashboard, you'll be able to see the domain name minting, but you won't be able to see the domain name transfers. So yeah, that's the difference for now. You can't be able to see all of them. So your settings have been applied. So when I go back and turn them on, you can be able to view them. Yeah. So that's all for the application. You can see currently you're connected. Also, you can unsubscribe from here. Yeah, you have been able to unsubscribe, so you can't receive notifications anymore. So let's subscribe. Yeah, I have subscribed. And let's close our application and go back to the bot. Thank you. And to wrap up, the Doma Event Tracker connects the blockchain with the Telegram in a powerful user-friendly way. It listens to the ownership token contract on Doma Testnet and gives users instant updates on all domain live events. Thank you for watching.